Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer. Now I have reloaded that save we made where our artillery pieces have very nicely taken out the church to the south, and we have the extra money from it. So we just have to worry about the northern forces once again. This time the plan is to go faster, and if the harvester comes along, spam click the floor so hard that we never attack it. Which I think is a better plan.
I'm on it. No problem. I'm on it. No problem. I'm on it. No problem. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Ready and wait. Moving out. Permanent. Moving out.
So this will be our second attempt at taking this area. See how much better we do. I'm still keeping all my units clumped up, and there's the harvester. So we know roughly when the airstrike's going to come this time. What I'm going to do, therefore, is I'm going to completely ignore the plan I just said, and I'm going to split everyone up as far as they can, so the airstrike can only feasibly hit one person. Now that's our plan. Here's hoping it doesn't aim for the commando. And here's hoping we don't attack the harvester. I'm worried the commander might shoot the harvester, which would annoy it. We'll see how we go. You notice that the mounted tank has changed its barrel position, so it is looking at probably the commando, but certainly one of these units. Why are these split up so much better than these are? Oh well, let's not worry about these things. If it fails, we'll load it back. Come on, plane. I hear shooting. What do I hear shooting? There's a tank. Okay, he's just on patrol. Yep, we've annoyed the harvester suitably, and it's going to try and kill us all. My plans are dreadful. Let's load it back. As soon as that Humvee comes out the second you kill the two grenadiers, so we can always prepare for that and you'll never get caught off guard. Of course the Humvee could kill your commando if you weren't ready, but you always know when it's going to attack, so that's fine. This time we really are just going to push straight in there and hope that everything's fine. But we must not attack the harvester, because if we do, we will die, because the harvester will crush us all, as it has kindly demonstrated. And also, if there's a refinery in there with a harvester, I want to capture the damn thing. I'm just waiting for you three, which I'm lagging behind. Going to slow the game down now. Hopefully we'll be able to just charge our way in there without attacking the harvester. We also don't want to get crushed by it, so we can't just be in its natural walking path. That's a terrible plan. Don't want to go too near that tank, I suppose. Well, this looks alright. The harvester's on his way. That means so is the airstrike. Fairly soon, not quite yet. You've got to be very careful of that airstrike. As soon as I see a plane, just whoa! Don't go near that. Not go near that. We can't slip past that either. Can't outrange it with a rocket launch. I see. Yes, I get their plans. Okay, now I understand the point of the level. We have to get our artillery pieces to the far left-hand side so that we can do the following. Park them up against the river to take down the guard tower. If we can do that, then our infantry can just walk straight in. I'm glad we understand this, though I am worried about a plane. I assume you can reach that. You are an artillery piece after all. Yes, you can, but you're a terrible shot. Nonetheless, we're making progress. Now, plane will soon charge its way towards us, so we need to get fairly high up and then scatter. Roughly there will do. Everyone start scattering now, please. That's not scattered. Don't shoot that. Okay, the boat! Oh, good grief, I was not ready for that. This game's got a lot of traps. This level, not game. Well, by extension, I suppose the game does, but there we go. Run, artillery piece, run! Keep running! Yes, nicely done. So, there's a mammoth tank. Whoa, it isn't a good scanner. So there's a mammoth tank, which you just have to kind of hope ignores you. There's a boat you have to be aware of constantly, not just at that first instance. You have to be aware of the boats for the whole level, it would seem. Then you have to be careful of this tower to work out what you need to do down here. Then you have to be wary of this plane, which is undoubtedly going to come and kill my men, who are now neatly scattered. It may be the case that I need an engineer to capture something, and that's why I failed the mission. It may be the case that I need a commando. That may be why I failed the mission. Or there may be a command center which becomes mine the second I see it, like happened on a previous level. It's lost, it's an airstrike. Okay, that's a pretty good scanner. Well played to us. Now we can push in and worry about the other little trap we need to be aware of, which is the harvester, which can crush us all. Nonetheless, there's a boat that's leaving, we should be fine from that. And this fellow should be able to do this eventually. It'll probably take a while for him. The fact that he's damaged means he's slow at driving, but doesn't reduce his attack power in any way, shape or form. And whoa, you're not supposed to be able to attack that quick, you cheat. Not sure how we managed to bug ourselves 2 shots there, but it was very nice. Your aim is dreadful. The fact that we're shooting from this tile suggests to me that we could have one there and have 3 shooting at once to make this job very quick. But we don't, so we have to live with what we've got. There may be another on the other side, sort of there-ish. So I will position myself nearby in case we find anything. Harvester is not returning yet. It's amazing to see quite how long it's taking me just to get to the base on this level. Yes, there is another one, which is a bit unlucky for us, but I think we'll be fine. It is possible you could sneak past that one, but I think it can shoot you there. Maybe only on that tile. I don't know. I'm not sure on the range of a normal guard tower, because I rarely ever build them. As you probably have noticed, and that's a big force. So, going into good control by the commander now. Deal with a force of that size, unless they're patrolling and go upwards, which is possible. Meantime, everyone else is going to charge into the base while he tries to hold them off as best he can. Grenadiers come first. Hopefully the explosion of a grenadier will damage the others, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. Now run a bit. Commando is thankfully faster than normal infantry, which means he can shoot, run, which has a name in RTS terms, which might be kiting. There we go, I'll take a stab at them, but I make no promises. And there's a harvester coming back, and I want to capture that thing, so it looks like we've done pretty good timing at the end of all this. Can't see anything because there's no commando, and that must be the structure we're supposed to capture. Because that's a technology center.
New construction option.
It gives us a base, oddly.
Yeah, you got it.
Certainly going to be capturing that. Oh yes, I remember now. We have to capture the technology center, that's obvious, but we also have to destroy all of the GDI in the area, don't we? Because that was one of Kane's orders to us. Unit lost. Oh, okay, the artillery piece has died. It served me well. It's finished its duty. We have a couple of these fellows. If you're thinking, capture that, you have to capture that, then, well, yeah, you're right. But nothing says I have to capture it immediately.
Building.
So instead what I'm going to do is capture the other buildings, because, well, power's handy, and that's expensive, and then I'll just build another engineer to capture that later. That'll be fine.
GDI building.
And we now have ourselves a map, and that map allows us to see that we're being attacked again. Red stuff.
Construction complete.
So we have... oh, hello. No turrets available yet. We can build a barracks though, which will be handy for us. All infantry coming our way, so maybe we should get a few more infantry to help with defensive duties. Grenade's the only thing which poses a threat to the commando. He can take one grenade just. I thought he took grenades a little bit better than that. Apparently not.
New construction options. Our base is under attack.
Never mentioned this, but you can train units the second the structure is laid. You do not have to wait for it to finish its construction animation. You can start building these immediately. Which, in fact, I believe means you can have a minigunner be produced before the building has finished constructing, which is kind of odd. By constructing, I don't mean this display down here. I mean its animation, where it's all grey for no apparent reason and then suddenly gets painted red. Wonderful stuff. Now, we can have gun turrets to help with defence, and I think a few might be a good idea. I don't think we can build anywhere down there, though, because I don't think these concrete walls are ours. Let's have a look.
Unit ready.
You need to capture that for me, son. Thank you very much. Gonna harvest this first because it's significantly safer. Then we have to harvest that, which is a bit of a shame. Now you see that these walls aren't ours, which means we can't build turrets down there. More infantry, yeah. So we have to build them sort of there, which is alright, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
No way of healing the commando, so he's forever going to be in a bad way. Very nice. We will be building an obelisk, fear not. Oh, we can find out what its name is. Obelisk Guard Tower. Just is. And that's a cheap shot, but it'll be alright. So now, anyone watching this, who placed their bets for Obelisk of Light, and who placed their bets for Obelisk of Nod? Apparently, we're all wrong. It's an Obelisk Guard Tower. Brilliant. I'm sure it gets one of the other names in the later on in the series. Maybe even later on in this game. Maybe Kane calls it one for two. I don't know. But I could have sworn it had a proper name. A real punchy name. But well, Obelisk Guard Tower, we'll be getting one of those. Its duty will be defence once we have set up the rest of our base. And to kill that annoying patrol boat, which I believe it can do in 1 or 2 shots. This turret will be fine because the commando will kill the grenadiers, which are the only things that can damage it. Strange the commando needs to be told to shoot enemies. There we go. Good thing we did get one of these or we'd have no way to deal with this Humvee. But that's alright. I'm not sure if we need to deal with the mammoth tank. Here's hoping we don't. Because I don't know how I'd do it, because it's on the other side of the river. Maybe park an obelisk there, that might be able to do it, I don't know. This guy's trying to find that Tiberium, but he got lost en route. I'm going to have to be careful with my harvester, because otherwise he's going to get destroyed by the patrol boat. Which means I'm going to need to control my harvester. That's something I haven't done before. Usually I just build it and say away with you, but no, this time I actually have to control it. Grief, this level's complicated. Not sure why I thought the death of the Humvee meant it was a good time for the harvester to move out. Try not to torch the harvester, good sir. Thank you. Alright then, we need you to shift out the way, we need that to finish building, and we need a wall of sandbags downwards so I can get an obelisk on the seafront.
Construction complete.
Didn't mention it, but we do have a velocity up here, so we'll be able to harvest that from time to time. We can start our sandbag walling, or we could do it with chain link fence, but we're not going to. Vehicles, or we can build the stealth tank, presumably because we've captured this building. So, stealth tank technology is ours, as is the flame tank. Well, we already had flame tanks, that's not impressive, but I love flame tanks, so we'll talk about them whenever we can. I love your flame tank. Nonetheless, we have stealth tanks now. I'll be building some stealth tanks to show them off. Pound for pound, I think light tanks are better than stealth tanks. But stealth tanks obviously aren't going to be the best damage dealers in the world. Their trait is that they are stealthed. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the stealth you should be harvesting. You're not paying for flat out damage with them, but they can still deal damage, they still have weapons. As we saw, they have rockets which can destroy a whole base in 2 shots. Nonetheless, this sandbag wall, which is really pretty fun to watch, is going to have to wait until the next video. I'm going to be cutting it off here. Hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll continue with this level.